Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Kornell with a K. Into the New World was the song that we just opened with, 소녀시대's debut single and our anthem statement here at Kornell with a K. I feel like I need to mention this right off the bat, but unfortunately, I do not have water with me today in the station. And so if I feel and sound a bit parched throughout the episode, I do apologize. I forgot to bring water, and the water filter inside the station isn't working. So unless I want to drink tap water, which really just tastes awful. There's no other way to describe tap water other than awful. I'm not going to be drinking tap water. So unfortunately, you guys, my listeners, are going to have to hear me get parched, probably, and not do that well. Not that I do well ever anyway, but just putting that out there. I don't have water with me today, so please bear with me. We are already more than halfway through the month of November, which is a scary thought, honestly. 2019 is coming very quickly to an end, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. I feel like I haven't done anything eventful this year, and I don't want it to end. But there's nothing I can do about it, and all I can do is accept that time moves forward and look forward to it. 2020 is going to be an eventful year for me, hopefully, maybe. And I hope that 2020 will also be an eventful and exciting year for you as well. Kornell, if for some reason you still haven't had your second prelim yet, good luck. That's pretty messed up, but good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. I know you're going to do well. And for those of you who did have their second prelim earlier this week, congrats on pulling through it. The weather was not the prettiest this week, but thankfully it's been slightly warmer, so that's good. Hopefully this week has been kind to you, and we can all look forward to Thanksgiving, which is literally right around the corner. I know it's Friday, and I know that many of you are out doing fun things to wind down, but I just want you to know that I wish you have a very nice rest of your day. And if you can squeeze me into your schedule, just even for a little bit, I am honored and incredibly thankful. Speaking of having a nice day, let's listen to Have a Nice Day by Cheese. Yeah, thought that was quite the commando segue right there. I bet you weren't expecting that at all. But let's listen to Have a Nice Day by Cheese. Cheese is a pretty cool artist. Maybe I'd actually reckon most of you haven't heard of Cheese at all, but let's have a listen to Have a Nice Day, because let's be honest, let's all have a nice day. Why wouldn't you want to have a nice day? Let's all have a nice day.
비비고 무겁게 일어나서 낮게 기지개 펴고 살짝 커튼을 걷고 눈이 부시면 차가운 우유 한 잔 호랑이 시리얼 기분 좋은 바람 내 머리를 간지럽히고 우연히 만날 너와 나
휘바람을 보내 드르륵 열어보네 푸르른 아이들의 웃음은 날 미소 짓게 해 그렇게 느린 걸음걸이를 걷곤 해 해저문 저녁 가로등 아래 춤추게 빛바랜 달빛 아래 별빛 실타래를 풀어내 녹색 까만색 밤을 새 이 시간에 나 혼자 남았다고 여길 때 나와 같은 미소에 너와 눈 마주치네
기분 좋은 바람 서투른 불을 묻고 기분 좋은 바람 살며시 웃는 너와 나 I want you, I'm fine, thank you and you I really wanna do to you have a nice day How do you do today, good day to you come together, love together
Listen carefully. How are you?
Fine, thank you. You?
I'm fine too, thank you. Have a good day.
I'm fine, thank you and you I really wanna do to you have a nice day How do you do today, good day to you come together, love together Nice
You're listening to Kornell with a K, and you just heard Have a Nice Day by Cheese, released in 2013 from their album Recipe, with an exclamation mark. Recipe! Yay! Kind of. Unfortunately, all the members of Cheese left with the exception of one, and now she's a solo artist of the same name. If you liked the song, which I hope you did because I really like the song, do check Cheese out, spelled Cheeze. We'll make sure to have that on our video if you decide to check on our video after we release it. But they've got the chill K-indie vibes, and I'm sure you'll hear more of Cheese in the future because I like their music. And even if you don't like it, I'm definitely going to be including more of their songs in the future. I'm feeling kind of chill tonight, and after all, it is the winter. So yeah, it's been pretty chilly outside too. Man, that sucked. Okay, yes, but yes, it ain't Christmas yet, but it is very clearly winter. But still early winter, if you kind of catch my drift. We haven't reached the deathly depths of wanting to die and never step foot outside or get out of bed because it's fucking cold winter. So to match the weather, I thought I'd curate a couple of songs this episode that are chill. It's kind of winter-ish, but not quite there yet. You know, when I think of winter, I mostly get two vibes. You got the heart-throbbing ballads, love and warm, feel fuzzy wuzzy vibe. And then there's the fun, jingle jangle, be happy, twinkle twankle vibe, you know? But honestly, I don't think I'm ready for either vibe just yet. So let's just chill. Like the word implies, music that you listen to when it's a bit chilly outside and you want to just relax a little bit. Slow, but not that slow. Hits hard, but not that hard. Swoony and ballad-ish, but not that swoony. You feel? Me neither. I'm speaking utter nonsense. I have an idea. Why don't we just listen to a song titled Winter? Because that's pretty straightforward, unlike myself. The song titled Winter is by an artist named Lamb C, spelled Lamb, Lamb C, the letter C. Lamb C is a bit of an obscure artist. He's had a couple of songs that has a few million views on YouTube, but unfortunately, he just doesn't seem to reach many people's radar. But here's Lamb C's song, Winter, which is a slow, emotional, falsetto-y song about losing your way, missing someone you love, essentially. So I guess heartthrobbing. After all that I just said about not wanting to hear that kind of stuff, I guess we're going to listen to it because I saw the title of the song and thought, well, that's kind of thematic, and I'll just put it in the playlist without actually thinking about if the song sounded like what I mean. But like, whatever. Lamb C's pretty cool. Lamb C's got some cool swaggy vibes. I don't know. Let's just listen to Winter before I keep just messing myself up like I'm doing right now. Oh my gosh, that was awful. Whoops. Okay, yeah, bye. See ya later.
어디서부터 잘못해버린 건지 넌 아니야 왜 이렇게 된 거야 내 맘이 그게 아니야 아마도 변명 같겠지만 너 없인 안 될 것 같아 많이 좋아했나봐 정말 사랑했나봐 난 어쩔 수 없나봐 길을 잃은 것 같아 많이 힘들 건가 봐 잊지 못할 건가 봐 너무 차가워질 것 같아 And I know 이미 늦은 거 알아 But you know 우리 사랑했잖아 Now I know 돌이킬 수 없다는 거 알지만 보고 싶은가 봐 많이 좋아했나 봐 정말 사랑했나 봐 난 어쩔 수 없나 봐 길을 잃은 것 같아 많이 힘들 건가 봐 잊지 못할 건가 봐 너무 차가워질 것 같아 많이 좋아했나 봐 정말 사랑했나 봐 난 어쩔 수 없나 봐 길을 잃은 것 같아 많이 힘들 건가 봐 잊지 못할 건가 봐 너무 차가워질 것 같아
That was Winter by Lamb C, spelled Lamb sea, and yeah, it's winter. Yep. That that's the quality insight that you get here from Kornell with a K. The song was about missing someone you love, about losing your way and needing to find your way back. And I guess winter does give off that kind of vibe as well. Loneliness, sorrow, dark and cold, kind of sad. Let's not think about that and sour the mood. Unsurprisingly, it seems like there are multiple perspectives and sides to everything. And music being such a strong cultural binder and a universal language to express ourselves, you get music that can cover the same basic theme, but tell wildly differing stories. Just like we've discussed in previous episodes, everything is complicated. Take, for example, rain. While it can be wet, unpleasant, and hurtful, rain can also be the bringer of joy. Last week, we also talked about bossa nova and how it can be upbeat and relaxing, but we never discussed the heartache that bossa nova can symbolize as well. Winter and snow is likewise just as complicated and can hold multiple deep and conflicting meanings to different people. I'm trying really hard to follow my script that I wrote for this and trying to improvise a little bit at the same time, but instead of helping me out, trying to do both of them is just confusing me even more. It feels like my plan has backfired a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna try my best to stick as close to the script as I can from now on, and hopefully things will get a bit more smoother from here on out. I don't know. Thought I should just be very blunt and honest with you guys. We're coming close to Thanksgiving, and while not everybody might celebrate Thanksgiving, I think everyone should make a habit of thanking people. Being thankful can help bring the joy and happiness out of you. And of course, it will also bring joy and happiness to the recipient of your thanks. Winter means many things to many people, but here at Kornell with a K, let's make winter the season of thanks and joy. But also chill. I'm sure we all spend lots of time just chilling by ourselves. It's whether it be in our own room, just vibing. But I'll be honest, alone time is great and all, but too much of it is not good, especially during the winter. I have a song that really highlights this feeling very well. In My Room by 문별 of Mamamoo. This song is one of her solo songs, and the song captures that lonely essence of trapping yourself in your room and doing uneventful things and keeping yourself in a state of sadness and longing for happiness, a smiling face. It's a song that, again, captures winter fairly well. It hits. It's a bit of a bop. That's what I meant by it hits. I realized that I kind of ended that phrase a bit weird. It's honestly quite the bop, but it's also chill. Even if you can't understand the lyrics, the song just makes you feel a bit solemn. But at the same time, it's also still a bit groovy. And I guess that's what I mean by chill. It's kind of just a mix of emotions, but it's all mellow emotions. Maybe we're sad. I don't know. But we can always recover. Let's listen to In My Room by 문별 and try to relax a little bit.
작은데 주위엔 아무도 없어. 끝까지 내리네 많은 생각을 거친 뒤에 멋쩍은 표정만 짓고 이 순간을 보내 I feel thirsty 목소린 잠겨 dusky 정적을 깨는 불편한 전화 거르기 I'm 별로하 감정이 복심에 더 센치한가 봐 In my room every day I see you smile 늘 같은 자리 맴도는 기분이야 내가 어떻게 웃었는지 기억도 안 날 때가 있어 오늘도 너의 행복을 질투하고 있지
Let me see you 넌 참는 게 어울려 Let me feel you
너무 많은 카페인 또 아침을 빼앗길 것 같아 오후에야 눈을 뜨겠지 또 밤을 쓸까 생각나는 넌 만날 수 없어도 볼 수 있어 모두들 걱정 따윈 없는 듯이 저마다 다른 자랑거리를 유지해 나만 따로 노는 기분이야 너의 그래 느껴지는 건 부러움이야 이 작은 폰에 담긴 순간일 뿐인데 내 판단은 조금 섣부른 듯해 머리만 복잡해 드러나는 한숨이 밤을 새게 해 In my room every day I see you smile 늘 같은 자리 맴도는 기분이야 내가 어떻게 웃었는지 기억도 안 날 때가 있어 오늘도 너의 행복을 질투하고 있지
If you're just joining in, this is Kornell with a K, and you just heard In My Room by Moonbyul of Mamamoo, a song about being stuck in your own room, longing for a smiling face, a happier time, but feeling tired. You know, just feeling a bit too tired to do anything else substantial. I think many of us can relate to that feeling. As the semester comes to a close, we might be experiencing some massive burnout right about now. I know that I am. And while Thanksgiving is a much needed time of rest, as soon as we come back, we're right at the cusps of that final stretch. Hopefully you can relax. Hopefully you're doing well. I would love to talk to you. I would love to hear about how you're doing. I think in times like winter, you really need to find just time and space and people to talk to. That didn't make any sense. Let's just roll with it. But yes, please reach out to us. Head over to our website and write in. Yeah, that was a plug. I'm sorry. I think it would be really fun to make Kornell with a K much more enjoyable by having some listener interaction. Visit us at www.kornellwak.com and head to our discussion section. Share your story over there, and if you're okay with it, we'll feature you on our next show. People who get featured will get cool stuff, maybe. Stuff like merch and whatnot, once we get those systems in place, of course. Even if you're not interested in getting featured, we will still respond to your messages. So I encourage you to write in because I'm kind of bored, I guess. I would love to talk to some people, and also if you do feel like you want to talk, please do. It would also definitely help out our show as well. So again, I encourage you to write in, and you can do that, again, at www.kornellwak.com, KORNELLWAK.com, and head to our discussion section. Sticking with the mood, we just heard a song about yearning, of hoping, but feeling tired. Of course, whenever we're feeling down and sullen, we need to try our best to move forward. But it's not easy moving forward, especially when the weather is beating you down. Let's try and ease ourselves into forward progress by listening to a song, listening to music that's, again, chill. The state of chill is practically a state of transition, isn't it? Chill is the middle stage between hot and cold. So let's embrace the fact that we're in this state of transition. If you're feeling down, let's work towards moving out of that. And if you're feeling perfectly fine, let's just relax. Let's take our feet off the pedal just a little bit and coast. Our next song is 몇 년 후에, or A Few Years Later, by Block B. And let's chill with this. Think about where you want to be in a few years' time, and be chill about it. Don't get overly worked up. Just think, just daydream a little bit, and be I don't know. I realized that I didn't finish this part of the script. I felt like I was building up to something so inspirational too. Gosh darn it. Next time. Let's just get this over with. Let's 몇 년 후에 by Block B. Yeah. Cool. Bye, I guess.
오늘 지나 몇 년 후면 시간마저 떠난 후면 과연 서로가 각자가 되어 잘 살 수 있을까 그리워할 만큼 그리워하고 충분히 아파보면 그땐 그 손 놓아줘야 해 무엇이 우리를 만나게 했으면 그 무엇을 이유로 떨어져 있는지 먼지 쌓인 기억과 젖은 눈 닦아내가면서 날 탓할 만한 뭔가를 찾고 있어
모든 게 제자리를 찾아가겠지 태어난 척하는 내게 다들 속아주고 사랑의 부질없음에 대한 얘기를 짓거려도 난 보기에는 가엾은 놈 흔히들 이런 걸 자유나 해방이라 해 틀려서 구속은 이별한 후에 시작돼 대충 털고 일어날 수 있는 게 아니지 절대 당연하게 여긴 존재였기에
오늘 지나 몇 년 후면 시간마저 떠난 후면 과연 서로가 각자가 되어 잘 살 수 있을까 그리워할 만큼 그리워하고 충분히 아파보면 그땐 그 손 놓아줘야 해 추억은 그 모습 그대로 늙지 않고 늦게 흘러 터진 나 맘 정리가 안 됐어 뒤돌아 살면서 내일만큼 두려운 게 있을까 차라리 증오나 원망이었으면
그냥 소나기인 줄 알았어 잠시 젖었다 말라버릴 감정일 줄 알았어 근데 소심하지도 않은 나 널 잡아 꺼내려만 하면 속에 자꾸 담아둬 핑계만 늘어놔도 어질러진 맘을 추스리다 어느덧 흘러버린 밤 절대 짐은 되기 싫다던 너가 이렇게 헤어짐을 남기고 떠나
오늘 지나 몇 년 후면 시간마저 떠난 후면 과연 서로가 각자가 되어 잘 살 수 있을까 그리워할 만큼 그리워하고 충분히 아파보면 그땐 그 손 놓아줘야 해 너와 내 사이는 더 이상 우리라 불려질 수 없는 걸 며칠만 내게 며칠만 놈이라 그래 멀쩡해 보이지만 이거 다 버티는 거야 yeah. 가장 소중한 부분을 어떻게 비 한 방울 없이 떼어내 너가 가진 전부였던 난 지금 걸어온 배 이렇게 버젓이 내 안에 살아 숨쉬는 널 가슴에 묻어 오늘 지나 몇 년 후에 시간마저 떠난 후에 결국 서로가 혼자가 되면 알 수 있을 거야 그리워할 만큼 그리워해도 잊지 못할 우리였음을
That was A Few Years Later by Block B. It's definitely a great song that encapsulates the complex feelings of winter. I realize I haven't really flushed out what I meant by chill this whole episode. I know I kind of tried to sprinkle it in, but I feel like I just did not do a good job. So let me try to clarify what I meant. While it is winter, it's not that cold winter yet, at least here in New York. It's not snowing some 6 to 30 inches of snow. It's not that cold. The temperature is definitely below 50, maybe below 40, but definitely not in the 10s. And I just kind of felt like it's a bit of an odd transitional phase right now that we're going through. It's winter, but it's not quite winter. So it doesn't feel like the winter vibes just yet. And that's kind of what I wanted to get at with this whole episode this week. It's all about a state of transition. Life is just a series of transitions. And I think we tend to forget that at times. Life is constantly changing. We have to constantly keep changing along with it as well. And so there's never a time where things are stagnant, that things are stable, I guess. Maybe there are some instances where you can find that stability, but even then, that stability is really just a facade, I feel like. Stability in one area and in one aspect does not mean stability in every aspect. And I feel like, at least from a personal note, I really just kind of found the importance of chill again, to be in a state of transition and to be completely okay with that, to be not overly excited in any way. But yeah, that was very complex. That was definitely not well outlined for you people listening, whoever you are. And I just improvised all of that. And so I don't know if it actually made any sense. It's a very complex matter. Almost as complex as K-pop group names. Block B, Lam C, Miss A. Koreans really like using English in their names and in their songs. I'm just trying to quite poorly lighten the mood since I just went on a little rant that's been a bit solemn for a little bit. If you're just joining in, I know it's already pretty late. I should have done this at the beginning, but if you're just joining in, this is Kornell with a K, and while we appreciate you joining us, we're actually running very close to ending already. I know, it's so sad, but we're not done yet. So if you want to listen to my sultry and very pleasing voice, you can stick around just a little bit longer. Let's start with some exciting news. Kornell with a K is very close to setting up our merch store. While we still haven't set everything up, we do have some items up and running. For those of you who are unaware, Kornell with a K is actually affiliated with other projects that are run by yours truly, me. So our merch store is also tied to other content that I'm working on. So while the Kornell with a K merchandise might be very limited at the moment, we actually do have other content available Currently, most of the content available is Cornell University related, but we do have a selection of non-Cornell affiliated items as well. Even if you're not interested in any of our merchandise, do check them out because just the act of checking out all of my hard work does mean a lot to me. You can find our store by heading to our website and going to our About page. So you go to www.kornellwak.com, spelled KORNELLWAK.com, and click on About. Scroll down to the section that says merchandise, and you click on the blue image. It's pretty hidden right now, mostly because I kind of want it hidden since it's not ready yet, and I don't want people to stumble upon it by accident. I'm sorry about that, but we're working on fixing it. We're working on making it better. Once you click on that blue image, you're going to find a button that sends you to our Zazzle shop. For those of you who don't know, Zazzle is a distribution company that allows people like me to create and design products and have people like you order them right there and then. I'm a bit new to using Zazzle as well, so I don't actually know how things work, and I'm still figuring out what the best items are for merchandise. But from what I can tell of Zazzle right now, not only can I make certain designs, but as a customer, as a consumer, you actually have a lot of freedom to kind of personalize your merchandise as well, given the designs that I produce, essentially, which might be a good thing, which might be a bad thing. I don't know. I know that a lot of people use Shopify or some other distribution platform, but I'm sticking with Zazzle because Zazzle is at least free. Shopify is not free, unfortunately. Neither is Etsy. If you have no idea what I'm just talking about, you can just ignore all of that. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. But please check out the content that I featured on there, even if you're not planning on purchasing anything, because again, just looking at my work does mean a lot to me. I guess it's I've kind of developed a bit. I've graduated and grown up a little bit. I don't mind necessarily having people see my content anymore. As a matter of fact, I think it will be great to have some feedback. I realize that I cower away from feedback quite often, and that's not at all the point of Kornell With A K and everything that I'm doing. So it's very counterproductive, and I am just directly confronting that now. Yeah, so that's some news about our merchandise, I guess. Not really our merchandise. Kornell With A K has very limited merchandise, but my merchandise, if you allow me to get a bit selfish for a little bit. Anyways, moving on to some bad news. But unfortunately, we won't be hosting another episode next week. Next week is Thanksgiving week, and I'll be back home with my family and won't have the time or the necessary equipment to make an episode. I know, you're going to miss me. I'm going to miss me too. Can't get enough of myself, am I right? But I'll still be writing blogs. I'll still be designing merch. And for those of you who are aware, I'll definitely be working towards releasing a YouTube video for my main channel as well. I apologize if we ran through some technical difficulties this week. Over the past couple of weeks, our studio here at KornellRadio.com has been going through some minor renovations as well as a software update. And so if things are slightly glitching out or anything of that sort, it's because I'm still getting used to the new technology. I apologize for that, and I'll apologize for that in advance for future episodes as well, because I'm sure it's going to be a recurring problem. Again, I have to say this every week, but I apologize for starting late. There's nothing I can do about that. The show before us always runs pretty late, and I apologize, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Please bear with us. Again, as I said, and I'll continuously say, even though our official time slot is 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you might have better luck if you just wait until around 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. I realize that this episode has been full of a lot of stuttering and a lot of filler words. It's actually completely because I didn't practice all that much. I'll be honest. I don't practice ever. I'm sorry. But I'm just being truthful. But this week, I don't know. I guess I'm just a bit more nervous this week than other weeks. And so I realized that I've been saying a lot of filler words and I've been stuttering a little bit. If you didn't feel that way, that's perfectly fine. Maybe I just drew unnecessary attention to it, but I'm just trying to find things to say because I am frantically trying to find the place in my script and I lost it. So I've been rambling on for a little bit, but it's okay. I found my part in the script now. With that said, we're ending this week's episode. Yeah, it seems that the part that I lost was in fact the conclusion. That's interesting. Anyways, ironic. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. And if you're celebrating Thanksgiving next week, have a beautiful Thanksgiving. And those who aren't celebrating Thanksgiving, have a lovely and wonderful, thankful week. I'll leave you guys with one of my favorite songs, like I always do. Here is Happy Things by J Rabbit. Be happy, spread happiness, and I'll see you guys later. Stay wonderful, folks. All right. See you in 2 weeks, not next week.
둥근 해가 뜨면 제일 먼저 기분 좋은 상상을 하지 하나 둘 셋 자리에 일어나 하마처럼 입을 쫙 하품을 한번 하고 또 눈을 크게 뜨고 번쩍 기지개를 한번 쭉 펴고 즐거운 상상을 맘껏 즐겨 잊지 말고 happy happy